Welcome to the channel. This is Keto Eloy, and basically what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make some chili dogs. I'm a big fan of Remington James, RJ Fitness, and I saw that he made some anabolic hot dogs. The only thing is that I'm diabetic, and that's the reason I choose the keto diet, not because it'll make me lose weight quick or because I'm following some kind of gimmick or anything like that. Being that I'm diabetic, I have to cut back on my carbs, and that's why I follow the keto diet. I actually commented on the video and let him know that I was going to keto-fy his chili dogs, and hopefully he'll watch my video and maybe even give a comment or even give his input on what he thinks about it. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to do chili dogs. And if you haven't seen this video because you're following me and you're not following him, basically he made chili dogs that are called anabolic because they're low calories, and at the same time, of course, they help him with his physique, being that he's a very fit person. I myself, I've lost about 55 pounds. Total weight loss that I had is about 85 pounds when I started this journey. And let's get right back into it. Right now what I'm doing is I'm cooking some grass-fed beef. Basically it's 85% fat. And the reason that 85% lean with 15% fat, the reason I use the grass-fed beef because it's part of my keto diet, and I'm going to make some chili. He did use a packet of chili. I'm using a packet of taco seasoning, and the reason is because this one cuts about 2 carbs per serving. So you're going to have about 3 carbs of serving with this stuff. With the chili powder, the chili mixture that he used, it would have been about 5. So you would be looking at about 5 grams of carbs per serving. So we're trying to cut back to 2. And if you do 4 servings, you're talking about 8 grams of carbs that we're going to save by using this stuff. So we're going to brown the beef, which is what I'm doing right now. And while that is browning, we're going to start cooking our hot dogs. Now, being that I'm doing keto, I'm using some beef hot dogs by Ballpark. We're not necessarily so much looking at the calories, but we're looking more at our carb intake. These have 4 grams of carb per hot dog. And, we're going to make 3 hot dogs. Now, keep in mind that being keto, we eat a lot of bacon with our keto diet. We're trying to do high fat. And so I'm going to use a trick here to keto. One of the reasons that I'm going to keto-fy it is because I'm going to wrap the hot dogs in bacon to give it more flavor and make it taste good, and also provide us that much needed fat that we need. Use an indoor grill. I don't have an indoor grill, but I do have my sister's cool oven that she has over there in the back, and we're going to put it in toasting mode, so that way it cooks from the top and the bottom, and we're going to get these hot dogs nice and toasty. So there they go. They're wrapped in bacon, and they're going to go into the oven. And of course, since I did touch bacon, you gotta wash your hands. You don't want to spread that pork all over the place. And we're checking on the beef. It looks like it's cooking really good. And once it's done, it's gonna have that same kind of chili consistency that Remington had on his video. The only difference, like I said, is that we're using the taco seasoning, and the taco seasoning has less carbs. For the buns, that's where the big difference goes. He was using basically Walmart Great Value hot dog buns. We're gonna use the Joseph's Lavish bread, which is a low carb bread. It's 6 grams per serving. Per serving is half of one of these, the slices. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it up into 3 portions. That way we can portion it out for the hot dogs. And this is going to be our bun. So take one of the sheets out. Right here on the tab on our table thing. We're going to cut that up into 3 slices. And that's how we're going to eliminate an insane amount of carbs. simply because with the whole sheet, we're only going to have 12 carbs. Now, with the hot dogs, taco seasoning, and the 12 carbs, total is going to be, you're looking at around 24 grams of carbs for the whole meal, which is a really good place to start. We're also going to use some no sugar added ketchup, which is sugar free. We're going to use some mustard. Mustard has 0 carbs and 0 sugar. And we're going to use some of this mild cheddar that's shredded. We don't use low fat or fat free because we're keto, so we need fat. So that's why I'm using this one. Unlike Remington, which uses the low fat or the fat free. And while we're at it and we're waiting for the beef to cook, this would be a good time to let you know, guys, that if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please give it a comment because it's very important. Even if you just leave an emoji there, it's going to help out with the algorithm. And aside from that, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And that little notification bell, click on it. That way it'll notify you anytime that I make a video and I post it up. I'm trying to post up 1 video a week, but more than likely I'm going to try to see if I can do 2 or 3 because the more videos you put up, I'm noticing that I'm getting more traffic. And I really need everybody's help so we can get some subscribers on here. So, we're going to take a small break while I go ahead and cut up the bread, finish cooking the meat, finish cooking the hot dogs. We'll come back and I'll assemble everything and show it to you. Okay? Thank you. Here we have the grass-fed beef that's cooking away so we can make that chili. Just wanted to give you a shot of it while it's cooking. And here we have a shot of that super cool oven that I told you that my sister has. And we have the hot dogs in here getting nice and toasty. We got the ones that are wrapped in bacon for the meal that we're making right now. And I think we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Welcome back to the channel again. We took a quick break. The meat's already almost completely browned, the way that I like it. And we're going to go ahead and add the taco seasoning. Like I said, we're using the taco seasoning because it has less carbs than the chili seasoning. And now we're going to incorporate it into the beef. Mix it up real good. And we're going to pour some water in there. Not too much, just enough to saturate it and provide some moisture so the spices can steam a little bit. We just wanted to steep it a little bit in there. Here we go. Nice, looking good. Turn off the heat. And set it aside. While that does its magic, let's go ahead and get those hot dogs out of the oven. It might be a little bit toasty for some of you guys, but I'm making them the way I like them. And I like my hot dogs nice and toasty. See, we got that bacon wrap right there. Ooh, that looks good. Put this in the sink so we can wash later. Put the vent back up. And we're gonna start creating. Get a little spoon right here. Get some of this homemade chili that we made. We're gonna put it right here on the side. We don't have that much room for bun, but hey, remember, we're doing ours is a little bit different. We're still doing the anabolic chili dogs, but they're anabolic keto dogs. Because we want to make it friendly for diabetics like myself. See, because you can be diabetic, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy your meals and have stuff that's delicious or tasty just because you're diabetic. And don't believe that you have to eat stuff like oh, I'm gonna eat a salad, that's all I'm gonna eat. No, you can eat good, tasty stuff as long as it's low carb and as long as it tastes good. Remember, I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you what to eat or how to eat. I'm just showing you how I eat, and that this is what I enjoy. In no way am I telling you this is what you need to do or this is how you need to eat, especially if you're diabetic. Consult with your doctor before you do this. Do your own research. Go online, Google it, do whatever you need to do, read about it. And we're gonna put some of the shredded cheese on it so it can melt. It's nice and hot. For the recipe, just look in the. I'm going to include the information with links to my Instagram, links to my email, links to my Twitter, to my YouTube channel. Everything's on there. Even my Cash App. If you want to, send a little bit of help out here, since I did get laid off because of what's going on. Can't mention it on YouTube. All the links will be there. I'm gonna put all the macros in there about fat, carbs, and protein. And we're almost done. If you can see it, it looks amazing. Put some mustard on there. I'm not putting the spicy brown mustard because I'm not a big fan of it. I'm just gonna use some of this delicious yellow mustard. Now, I'm from Texas. We use ketchup on our hot dogs, unlike some other people from other places. So we're gonna put some ketchup on there. It is sugar-free, so it's diabetic friendly. And we are done. Now, one more time, I'm gonna remind you, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Leave a comment, even if it's an emoji. And that little notification bell, go ahead and hit it, because that notification bell will let you know when I'm gonna be doing more videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the camera, show you all a little bit of a close-up, guys. And I wanna thank you very much. And then we'll give it a taste, okay? Here we go. There we go. There's the close-up. And we'll back up the camera a little bit again. And we're gonna go ahead and give it a taste. They're hot, so that hopefully I won't burn myself. Here we go. You don't want that chili to spill. Oh yeah, this is delicious. You gotta try it. And Ram, if you're watching this, you gotta try it. I know you don't do keto anymore, you don't do carnivore anymore, but this is the bomb. Thank you guys. Have a great one.